Oh, that's not good. Come on. I probably should fix that. Hopefully, I had the forethought to pre-order fans for this thing. Let's see. There is Big Tree Tech. Okay, there's two different fans, which I think covers both of the fans in the hot end. Question is, which one is the one that needs replacing? Or maybe I should just do both. Okay, well, I'm no expert at doing this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. So first I'm going to take my little borescope camera adapter off the front there and get it out of the way. And then there's this shroud here, this plastic shroud around the hot end. There's one screw right on the back, right there, to take out, that holds that piece on. And it's just clipped on the other side. Over here. Now that part comes off. There's that screw. I'll just put it out of the way for now. And then the two fans are right in there. I'm going to snip that tie wrap out of the way so I can retract the sheath here. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never done this before, but we will see if this is the way to do it. Now, which one do you suppose is the one that's making the noise? I guess we can turn it back on and find out. I still can't tell. I think it's that one. Let me just turn it off one more time and try again. I think I'll just jam that one and see what the other one does. Okay, so I'm pretty confident it's that one. So these replacement fan wires aren't long enough to go all the way back to the control board. They only go about halfway through the cable loom. So that's obviously not going to happen. So I guess, assuming these will fit in there, yeesh, that one obviously is the right one to fit in there. Yeah, that guy goes in there, that's good. But I don't know if this little squirrel cage for part cooling, that may not be the right one. Will that even fit in there? No, I don't think it will. Yeah, that's definitely not the right fan. Okay, anyway, I'll pull this guy out and I guess I'll just snip the wires and resolder it. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? Sure. So it looks like there's just two screws holding that in. Just self-tappers into the plastic. Okay. Drop them out onto the bed and then lift this guy up and out. And I guess I'll just cut it back. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there. Cut this guy a little bit longer. Hope the red and black match. Before I forget, cut myself a pair of little bits of heat shrink tubing and slide them onto the wires. I think I'll slide them onto this side just so that gravity doesn't take over and interfere with progress. And then strip the ends. I could do this with crimp connections or some other type of connection, but soldering, to my mind, is just much more positive, much more permanent, much more reliable. And this guy's a little twisty twist. so that the strands all stay where they're supposed to be. And repeat up here, this is a bit stiffer wire. Again, I could be using any number of wire strippers that I've got, but I am just kind of old school, and quite honestly, this works fine for a field repair. And I'm not that far from my workbench and the rest of my tools, but my old knees are getting tired of going back and forth all the time, so here we are. Just twist all those together, make a nice solid mechanical connection before you make an electrical connection. And then, because I am a little bit of a distance from my workbench, I'm going to use my cheap-ass USB soldering iron. And got me a bit of solder, and I got a little silicone mat just to put underneath there to catch any drops of solder, should I have any. Now this thing, if I remember, comes up to temperature relatively quickly. Yeah, it's there already. So we'll just solder up those wires. I could have pre-tinned them. I didn't. I think that'll do nicely. Now then, just fold these back and put the heat shrink on them. I'm going to fold that one that way. I'm going to fold this one that way, just so that if they happen to poke through, which I don't expect them to, then they're going in opposite directions from the cut, and they're not going to cause any problems. Many a cable has been heat shrinked like this backstage and in weird, odd locations. Cheap at the dollar store. And then we just tuck these wires back into there. Get in. Get in your home. And then the two screws, one in that corner and one back up in that corner. Now then, these little clips go back in on this side, just into the back. Then that screw can come in from the back side again. Would probably be easier to do this from the back, but then I'd have to move the whole printer. And I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, there we go. Nice and solid. Okay. Let's clear all my tools out of the way and see what happens. Maybe I'll even clip that back on because I'm brave. What do you think? Power? Ooh, that's nice and silent. I hope the fan's actually on. Oh yeah, I can sort of see it spinning in there and feel some air movement. Awesome. Okay. Problem solved. I guess now we should try and print something with it and just see if it works. This will take a minute. But it is warming up, so that part's happening at least. We'll just pause for a second until it gets a bit up temperature and then starts doing the hot end. Okay, here we go. It is now starting to heat up the hot end up to 200 Celsius. And it looks like the thermocouple is seeing it warming up, which means I haven't broken anything. That's good. And I guess we'll just wait for that to warm up and watch the print happen. Just watching from the hot end mounted endoscope camera, which it looks like I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. Hello, are we extruding? Yes, we are extruding. Good. There is the purge line. That's good. This is a much different view than having your webcam off to the side of the printer. But it looks like it's doing the thing. That is excellent. I think we have a win. So there we go. That wasn't the normal sort of video, and it certainly wasn't what I expected to be making a video about today, but hopefully that simple repair helps somebody in the future, at least to avoid the kind of awkwardness that I put into it. Anyway, Thanks for watching. Questions and comments down below as usual. I'll talk to you later.